அன்பார்ந்த மாணவர்களே, இந்த வீடியோவில் 12ஆம் வகுப்பு கெமிஸ்ட்ரி யூனிட் 7 கெமிக்கல் கைனெட்டிக்ஸ் என்ற பாடத்தில் half-life period, problems related to half-life period and rate constant போன்ற பகுதிகளை காண உள்ளோம். First, about half-life period of a reaction. First, definition for half-life period. The half-life of a reaction is defined as the time required for the reactant concentration to reach one half its initial value. See, the half-life period of a reaction is defined as the time required for the reactant concentration to reach one half of its initial value. That means time required to complete 50% of the reaction is called half-life period. For a first-order reaction, the half-life is a constant. That is, it does not depend on the initial concentration of the reactants. Okay, if the concentration reactants increase or decrease, half-life period cannot vary for the case of first-order reaction. The rate constant for first-order reaction is given by this. You see, this part is question number 4. Derive an expression for half-life period. Okay, then you see, the rate constant for a first-order reaction is given by, this is the rate constant equation for first-order reaction. K is equal to 2.303 by T log A0 by A, concentration of reactant initially. This is A0. This is concentration of reactant after time T. Okay, then when time T is equal to half-life period, when time T is equal to T off, that means half-life period, concentration of reactant will becomes the half of the initial concentration, A0 by 2. Then substitute these values in this equation. So we will get K is equal to 2.303 by, instead of T we can write T off, log A0 by A, instead of A we can write A0 by 2. So the denominator is a fraction multiplied with its reciprocal. So this 2 will go to the numerator. Then you see here A0 common, we can cancel it, remaining only 2 in the numerator. You will get like this. K is equal to 2.303 log 2 by T off. The value of log 2 is 0.3010. You can substitute the value here. Then you see remaining as it is be written, equal to, then multiplication of these two values 2.303 and 0.3010, we will get 0.6932 and divided by T off. So from this we can write T off is equal to this K, we can change here. So T off equal to 0.6932 by K. This final expression you have to mark up for solving problem. This formula is used. Again, you have to mark up this value. You see, 0.6932 equal to 2.303 into 0.3010. This value also you have to know. In some places, instead of this value, we have to write this one, these two values. Then some value may be cancelled and so on. Okay, so you must know this value equal to 2.303 into 0.3010. Okay, then again you see here this half-life period. In this expression you see there is no concentration time. There is no concentration time. This is simply a number. This is a constant. So for a first-order reaction, half-life period is independent upon the initial concentration of the reactant. Okay, let us calculate half-life period for zero-order reaction now. Okay, this is for first-order reaction we calculated half-life period. Now we can calculate half-life period for zero order reaction. For zero order reaction, rate constant K is equal to initial concentration of reactant, that is A0 minus concentration of reactant after time t, that is A divided by T. Then half-life period, we written the condition here, T is equal to T half. When T is equal to T half, A is equal to A0 by 2. The same condition we can write here. At T is equal to T half, A is equal to A0 by 2. So substitute this value in this equation. So we'll get K is equal to A0, as it is we can write. Instead of A, we can write A0 by 2. So here A0 by 2 divided by, instead of T, we can write T half. Then here see, this is a fraction. Okay. So we can take LCM for these two numbers. LCM is this 2 only. 2 is the LCM. Okay. So with the LCM, we can multiply this number. So we'll get 2 into concentration of A0, initial concentration. Okay. 2 into A0 minus this A0 by 2, we can multiply with the 2. So 2 and 2 cancel. So we'll get to A0 written here. Okay. Then this is numerator value. Denominator value is T half. Okay. Then you see here, numerator is a fraction. Denominator also we can write as a form of the fraction, that is T half by 1. T half by 1. So we can multiply with its reciprocal. So 1 will go to numerator, T half will be in the denominator. This 2 is also in the denominator. So we'll get like this. Here you see again, 2A0 minus A0 is A0. So A0 is here. This 2 comes to the denominator. Okay. This T half also here. Okay. So we'll get to K is equal to A0 by 2 T half. Okay. Then we want to find out T half is how much? T half equal to this K change here. So we'll get A0 by 2K. This is the expression for half-life period for a zero order reaction. Okay. Then you see here, here half-life period, this is T half, here is A0. This is initial concentration of reactant. So half-life period is directly proportional to initial concentration of the reactant. When initial concentration of reactant increases, half-life period also will increase for the case of zero order reaction. Okay. Then hence, in contrast to the first order, hence, in contrast to the half-life period of first order reaction, the half-life period of zero order reaction is directly proportional to the initial concentration of the reactant. Then more to know, half-life period of an nth order reaction involving reactant A and n is not equal to 1, order is not equal to 1. Then we can write half-life period is equal to T half equal to 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 1 divided by n minus 1 into K into A0 to the power n minus 1. Then now let us see example 4 problem. A first order reaction takes 8 hours for 90% completion. Calculate the time required for 80% completion. Given the values, log 5 is equal to 0.6989, log 10 is equal to 1. These two values are given. We have to find out time required for 80% completion is how much. Okay. First you see the first order reaction. Rate constant equal to 2.303 by T log A0 by A. That's right. Then you see here percentage values are coming here. Okay. If like percentage values are coming, then we have to take initial concentration is 100 molarity. 100 molarity. Okay. So you see let A0 concentration equal to 100 molarity. Okay. Here what is given? Time taken for 90% completion is 8 hours. 90% completion means how much substance remains? 100 minus 90. That is 10% remains. Remaining quantity is only 10%. So A0 value is 100. So concentration of A is, concentration A meaning concentration of reactant remains after time t. Here 90% reaction completed, so remaining quantity is only 10%. So for this case, A is equal to 10. Okay, so when T is equal to T 90%, A is equal to 10 molarity. 10 molarity. Okay, given that T 90% is equal to 8 hours, it is given the question. Okay, find the value of K using the given data. First, we can find out K value. Okay, so K is equal to 2.303 by T 90% log A0. This is the formula. A0 by A. A0 is 100. A is 10. So this is 0 and 0 cancel. Remaining here 10. Log 10 is 1. We know. But here also they given. Log 10 is 1. So we can write here 1. Here you see 2.303 by T 90%. This is 8 hours given in the question. Okay. So here we can write 8 hours. Then you see here, then numerator value is 2.303, denominator is 8 hours only, log 10 is 1. Okay. Then this is sufficient. Okay. Then second one, what they are asking here, time required for 80% completion is how much? So when T is equal to T 80%, A is how much? 20%. Okay, 80% completed, reaction completed. So the remaining quantity is only 20%. Initial quantity taken is 100 molarity. So the concentration of A after time T, we can take 20 molarity. The same unit we can use. Okay. So K is equal to, this formula is K is equal to 2.303 by T. 2.303 by T is T 80%. Log 100 by 20. Okay, 100 is A0. A is 20. We can cancel this 0 and 0. We will get 10 by 2. That is 5. Log 5 value is given here, 0.6989. So we get T 80% equal to, this rearranges. So T 80% equal to, this K is here. Okay. 2.303 by K log 5. Okay. Log 5 value is given here. We can substitute here. Then we will get, substituting the value of K. Before this you see, here K is there. This K value we can substitute here. Okay, this K value we can substitute here. So this value will come here and this 8 goes to the numerator. Okay. So you see, here as it is written, the next line is changed. Okay, 2.303 divided by 2.303 by 8 hours. Okay, since denominator is a fraction, we can multiply with its reciprocal. So this 8 hours go to the numerator. This number and this number cancel. So numerator now 8 hours and log 5. Log 5 is given, the value of log 5 is given the question, 0.6989. Okay, so 8 into this value, these two multiplied, we will get this unit as hours. Okay, example 5. The half-life period of first order reaction X gives products is 6.932 into 10 to the power 4 second at 500 Kelvin. What percentage of X would be decomposed on heating at 500 Kelvin for 100 minutes? Okay, here given E to the power 0.06 equal to 1.06. Here you see what percentage of X would be decomposed. Okay, A0 is the initial quantity. A is the quantity remains after time T. So the quantity decomposed equal to initial quantity minus the quantity left. That means A0 minus A. This is the quantity decomposed. A0 minus A is the quantity decomposed. Then percentage of, here given, what percentage of X would be decomposed? Percentage means we can divide the number with the initial concentration, then multiply with 100. Okay, so this value only they are asking in the question. We have to find out this value. A0 minus A by A0 into 100. Okay, we know that for first order reaction, T of equal to 0.6932 by K. Okay, this is for first order reaction, half-life period, this expression. Okay, in this expression, you see, K value is given here. We can substitute the value 6.932 into 10 to the power 4. Okay, we can substitute here. So we'll get like this. Now you see, here the figures you see in the numerator and denominator are the same figures. The digit is changed. So you see, this is the large value. Okay, if this value is multiplied with the 10, we will get this one. That means this number we can cancel and put 1. This value we can cancel and write 10. Okay, so here already 10 to the power 4 is there. So this 10 also we can multiply here. So we'll get 10 to the power 5. When change this value to the numerator, we will get 10 to the power minus 5 per second. Okay, then you see rate constant expression equal to 1 by t ln A0 by A. From where we got it? This is the expression for rate constant. K is equal to 2.303 by t log A0 by A. 2.303 into log base 10 is the natural log. Or natural log, when we change into common log, we have to multiply with the 2.303. Okay, so you see, instead of this 2.303 and log, we can write ln, natural log. So here no need of 2.303 now. Okay, instead of 2.303 and log, we can write ln. Okay, so this t we can write here like this 1 by t ln A0 by A. Then why we written here this ln? We can solve the problem by using the common log side. Then why we written here ln? You see here in the question they given e to the power 0.06 equal to 1.06. So we have to apply this value, right? We have to apply this value. So natural log means base is e. That's why we written here natural log. Okay. Then you see, substitute the values. This time, this t we can change to left side. Okay. So here already k is there. K value is 10 to the power minus 5 per second. T is t here given 100 minutes. 100 minutes. So 100 into, then the minute we can change into second. So into 60. Now it is in second. Equal to ln A0 by A. Okay. Then these values we can multiply. Here 100. Here 60. So we will get 6 into 10 to the power minus 10 to the power 3. 6 into 10 to the power 3. Here 10 to the power minus 5. So we'll get 6 into 10 to the power minus 2. When we change the decimal point, we will get 0.06. So instead of this much value, we can write 0.06. You see 0.06. Okay. Then here ln, natural log. That means log base e. Instead of ln, we can write log base e. You see here then log base e. Okay. Then here value A0 by A. Okay. Then we have to change the logarithmic equation into exponential form. This is logarithmic form or logarithmic equation. We can change into exponential equation. Exponential equation. How to do? You see, say this is logarithmic equation. Log 100 to the base 10 equal to 2. How to change into exponential form? You see, this 100 we can write, this value we can write here. Okay. This base number will go here as index. Sorry, not index. This base, the base here. The 2 is the index. Okay, so we will get like this 10 to the power 2. Okay, this 100 as it is we can write here. This number will come here. Okay, like you see here 10. This 2 is power 10 to the power 2, 10 square. Similarly, this is exponential equation. Sorry, this is a logarithmic equation. We can change into exponential form. So what is the change you see? The log, we leave the log is not needed. This e we can change here. So this number will change into e to the power 0.06, e to the power 0.06. Okay, then other side we can write this value. Okay, that is a0 by a. Then e to the power 0.06 value given in the question. See, 1.06. So instead of this number, we can write 1.06. So this value we can write as it is, a0 by a. Okay, but in our question, they are asked to find out this value, a0 minus a by a0 into 100. So we can write this one. See, a0 minus a by a0 into 100 equal to, we can split this one into two times. You see, a0 by a0 by a0, that is 1, minus a0, a by a0, a by a0 into 100. Okay, and then you see here, a0 by a is 1.06, but here you see a by a0. That means the reciprocal of this value. So this answer also we can take reciprocal. So we will get 1 by 1.06. Then we can take LCM for these two. LCM is how much? 1.06. So here we will get 1.06 minus 1. We will get 0.06. So now we will get 0.06 divided by 1.06 into 100. So 0.06 into 100 is 6. So numerator value is 6. Denominator value is 1.06. When we divide these two values, we will get 5.6%. Next problem, example 6. So that in case of first order reaction, the time required for 99.9% completion is nearly 10 times the time required for half completion of the reaction. So we want to prove that time required for the completion of 99.9% is approximately 10 times of its half-life period. That is what we want to show here. Let A0 initial concentration equal to 100 molarity. Since here percentage is coming, so we can write 100 molarity initial concentration. When time t is equal to 99.9%, concentration of A is equal to, concentration of A means quantity remains after time t. Okay, that is, here completion is 99.9% completed. The remaining is 100 minus 99.9 equal to 0.1 m. So we can write first order rate constant K is equal to 2.303 by T log A0 by A. So T, on rearranging we will get T 99.9%. This T we will get here, T value we can write T is T 99.9%. Okay, equal to 2.303 by K log A0. A0 is 100 by A is 0.1. Okay, then 0.1 means 10 to the power minus 1. When it is changed to the numerator, we will get 10 to the power plus 1. That is 10. 10 into 100 is 1000. So we will get here 1000. So T 99.9% equal to 2.303 into log 1000 by K. Log 1000 is 3. So we can write here 3. Okay. So the remaining value T 99.9% equal to 2.303 by K into 3. Okay. We can multiply these two. These two numbers we can multiply. We will get 6.906. This we will get. Okay. By K, which is approximately equal to, not accurately. This is 0.9, we can leave it. It is small, last 2 digit only, we can leave it. Okay. Remaining is, here one 10 is also there. We can take 10 from this out. That means we can, here the number is 6.9. 0.9, we can leave it. So 6.9. The 6.9 we can write as 10 into 0.69. 10 into 0.69. When you multiply, you see here 10 into this number, we will get this number, 6.9 we will get. Okay, we can take separately 10, remaining is 0.69 divided by k. Okay, already we studied that T of equal to 0.6932 by k. Is right? The same value is coming here, 0.6932. 32 small numbers, last 2 digits, we can leave it. So it is approximately, this value is equal to T of. This value is approximately equal to, not accurately, T of. So we can write here, T 99.9% is approximately equal to, you see here it is not equal. Okay, it is approximately equal to 10 T of. Okay, that is what we want to show that it is, so we proved it, okay. Then evaluate yourself. Question number 1. In a first order reaction, A gives products. 60% of the given sample of A decomposes in 40 minutes. What is the half-life of the reaction? K is equal to, you see here, first order rate constant expression we can write, K is equal to 2.303 by T log A0 by A. Then here the value given is 60% of given sample A decomposes in 40 minutes. So time T is 40 minutes. Quantity reacted is 60%. So quantity remains is how much? 40%. Okay. So let A0 equal to 100 molarity. Initial quantity we can take 100 molarity. When time T is equal to T 60% equal to, that is how much? 40 minutes given, 40 minutes. Concentration of A equal to, concentration of A means A remains, remaining quantity, 60% completed. So remaining is 100 minus 60, that is 40 molarity. Okay. So substitute in this equation. K is equal to 2.303 by T log A0 by A. Value we can substitute here. T is 40, T 40 minutes, T. Okay. Here it is written, T is equal to 40 minutes. Here 40 log initial concentration 100, concentration after time T, here 40 molarity. Okay. So now you see this 0 and 0 we can cancel, or we can write as it is, we can write, no problem. Okay. Then first this number you see 2.303 by 40. This one we can split into 2. Log m by n equal to log m minus log n. So here bracket we can write log 100 minus log 40. Okay. Log 100 is 2. Log 40 is 1.6021. Okay. First 1 is characteristic. Here 2 digits are there. So we can write 1. Okay. Point. Then for 40 we can take Mandisa part from the logarithm table. So we'll get this value. Then you see, when we can subtract these two, we will get this value. Okay. Then for these numbers, we can simplify by taking logarithm. So first we take logarithm for 2.303, log 2.303. It is 0.3623. Okay. Then log 0.3979. 0.3979. Okay. Starting decimal point. So in between the decimal point and the first digit, there is no 0. So we can put -1, bar 1. -1 means bar 1. Bar 1.5990. Okay. Now why this bar it is written here? Why this minus is written at the top? You keep in mind, minus, if you write here left, the whole number becomes minus. Actually, from the logarithm table, the value obtained is always positive. That means after the decimal point, the number is always positive. The characteristic part, that means before the decimal point, some number is there. This number may be positive or negative. Okay. If it is negative means we can write at the top minus sign, because after the decimal point, the remaining number is positive only. So the single number have two signs, -1 plus 0.5997. That is the meaning. Okay. Now we can add these two. We will get 7 plus 3, 10, and so on. We can add it. Okay. Then here denominator 40. So log 40, the value we can write here. Before decimal point, 2 digits are there. So characteristic is 1. From the table, we will get this number. Okay. And then subtract these two, we will get this value. Take anti-log. Okay. So we will get this number 2291. Decimal point is after the first digit. That means after 2, we have to get the decimal point. Then here number is bar 2. So the decimal point we can change the 2 digit to the left. So we'll get this value. Okay. Then what is the half-life of the reaction? That is our question. Here we got a K. Then half-life period formula is 0.6932 by K. So we can substitute the value. 0.6932 by K is this value, 0.02291. Okay. Then we have to divide these two and get the answer. Division also is difficult because this huge number is there. Okay. So first you take logarithm for this number. So we will get this number. Okay. Then logarithm for the denominator value, we will get this one. Then we have to subtract. So we will get this number and then find out anti-log, we will get this value. Okay. And then next question. The rate constant for a first order reaction is 2.3 into 10 to the power minus 4 per second. This is a rate constant. If the initial concentration of the reactant is 0.01 m, what concentration will remain after 1 hour? See, first the rate constant value is written. Here, initial concentration is given. That one we can write A0, initial concentration 0.01. Time is given here 1 hour. So T is equal to 1 hour, which is equal to, we have to write in second. So 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. So we can multiply with the 60. Okay. So we will get in minute. Again, we can multiply with the 60. So we will get a second. So 3600 seconds. A is how much? That is our question. What concentration will remain after 1 hour? So A is how much? That is our question. So the formula is K is equal to 2.303 by T log A0 by A. Okay. Then you see on rearranging, we want to find out this A values, right? We can rearrange. This time we can change here. So we'll get log A0 by A equal to, then this T go to the numerator. So KT divided by 2.303. Okay. This is, you see, log A0 by A. It is like log M by log N. We can write log M minus log N form. Okay. So log this number A0 concentration minus log A concentration equal to this value. Okay. Then you see, we want to find out A is how much. That is our aim. Keep in mind. Okay. So now you see, this value we can write here. This time we can change it to the right side. So we'll get minus log A equal to KT by 2.303 minus this time log A0. Okay. Then multiplying throughout the equation by minus 1. So this term becomes positive. This becomes minus. This becomes positive. So this term is written first. Then this one minus. Okay. And now substitute the values equal to, now you see A0 is 0.01 written here, log 0.01 minus K. K is how much? 2.3 into 10 to the power minus 4. 2.3 into 10 to the power minus 4. Time is 3600 seconds divided by 2.303. You see here 2.3, 2.303, almost the same. This is a very small number only. Okay, we can leave it. So we can cancel these two. Okay, so you see here 10 to the power minus 4, 3600. When we simplify these two, 4 digit left side we can put the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So point is here. Okay, so we'll get 0.3600. This number you see, log 0.01. This one characteristic part is bar 2. Characteristic is bar 2. Mandisa part is 0. Mandisa part is 0. So we can write it is here characteristic bar 2. We can write it is minus 2 because Mandisa part there is no number. So we can write minus at the beginning. Okay. Now you see this number is minus, this number also minus. So we can put the minus sign and add these two numbers. So we will get this one. So you see this is log A is this value. Our aim is to find out A is how much. So taking anti-log on both sides. Taking anti-log on both sides. So left side, here log is there. We take anti-log. So we will get A only. A. So concentration of A is equal to anti-log of this number. Anti-log of this number. This number, how to take anti-log? There is another problem. You see, here minus is at the beginning. That means the whole number is minus. The whole number is minus. Minus is at the beginning. Okay. So if the number after the decimal point is positive, then only we are able to use plus table. So for this number, it is not possible to find out anti-log using plus table. By using computer or calculator, we can find out the value. Okay. So we can modify this number. That means after the decimal point, we have to get to positive. Okay. Now the number is minus 2 minus 0.36. Okay. But after the decimal point, we have to get to positive number only. So we can do like this small adjustment. Okay. And this number you see, this number is minus 2 minus 0.36. Is right? Minus 2 minus 0.36. Now we can do one small adjustment. You see here, add minus 1 and plus 1. Add a minus 1 and plus 1. See. So if we add a minus 1 and a plus 1 to any number, the answer cannot change. Is right? So answer cannot vary now. Now we can add, you see here, the minus 2, here minus 1. So we will get minus 3. Okay. Then we can simplify these two. This is a plus number, this is minus number. Okay. When we add these two, you see, that means 1 minus 0.36. 1 means 1.00 minus 0.36. When we subtract these two, we will get here plus number 0.36. You see here minus number. This is plus number. So we can write now bar 3.64. So this number is equal to bar 3.64. These two zero, no need. If you write no problem. If you leave it to then also no problem. Okay. Then we can take anti-log for this number. Okay. So 64 we can take anti-log. We will get to 4365. That means the decimal point we will get after 4. But here bar 3 is there. We can change the decimal point 3 digit to the left. So 1, 2, 3. So decimal point will come. So this is the answer. This is the quantity of reactant remains after 1 hour. Hydrolysis of an ester in an aqueous solution was studied by titrating the liberated carboxylic acid against sodium hydroxide solution. The concentrations of the ester at different time intervals are given below. Time, here minutes, ester concentration in mole per liter, that means molarity. When time t is equal to 0, this is the concentration 0.85. At the time 30, this concentration 60, this one 90, this one. So that the reaction follows first order kinetics. This is the question. Answer you see, first here, initial concentration is given. When time t is equal to 0, concentration this one, 0.85. This is the initial concentration. So A0 equal to 0.85 molarity, capital M, or we can write mole per liter. Okay, then we can write from table. This is a rough work. This logarithm part, this is a rough work. Okay, then we can write one table. You see, here number, here time, here concentration of the ester. That is, we can represent it as A. Okay, then the first order rate constant formula is K is equal to 2.303 by T log A0 by A. If we substitute the value here, then it is very difficult to simplify. So we can make a separate column. That means taking log A0 by A in separate column. Then the problem becomes very easy. Okay. So log A0 by A is written here. Then full formula we can write here. Okay. These are the readings given in the question. Time t 30. 0, no need to write 0 because when t is equal to 0, concentration is written here separately. A0. Okay. So 30 minutes. 30. Time t. That is in minutes. So here 30 we can write. Then 60. Then 90. Respective concentration 0.80, 0.754. Okay. Then 0.71. Then log A0 by A. See, log A0 by A. A0 is this value, 0.85. Okay. Log A is 0.80. So you see here log M by N. So log M minus log N, like that we can split it. So log 0.85, numerator value. Denominator value is log 0.80. Okay. Then log 0.85. This one by taking logarithm we can write the characteristic part is -1. So we can write here -1 separately. -1. Not bar 1 we can write here. -1 we can write. The Mandisa part 0.85. From the class table we will get the value. There is Mandisa part. That is positive. Plus the given this value. Then for this number we can take logarithm. You see here beginning minus. Okay. It's a characteristic. You see beginning starting point is there, decimal point. After decimal point no 0, so bar 1. Bar 1 means -1. But here also minus sign is there, is right. So we'll get here +1. Then 0.80 logarithm is 0.9031 is right. Then you see here we have to get the plus value, but here minus. So we'll get this number also minus. Okay. Then you see here -1, here +1. Nullify. Then these two value we can simplify, we will get this value. Okay. Then the whole formula we can substitute value. K is equal to 2.303 by T. 2.303 by T. T is time is 30. Here 30 we can write. Okay. Then log A0 by A. This value we calculate simplified here. This value we can substitute. Okay. 0.20263. Then this number we can simplify by taking logarithm. First 2.303. Log 2.303, this number. Okay. And then for this number we can take logarithm. Log 0.0263. Here you see starting point. Then in between the point and first non-zero digit, 1 0 is there. So we have to put bar 2. If there is no 0, we can write bar 1. Now it is bar 2. Bar 2 point. Then Mandisa part from class table we can find out and write. Okay. Then add these two. You will get this value. Then denominator value you see here 30. So log 30. There is 1 point. The number we can take from the class table. Okay. Then we can subtract these two. We will get this value. Take anti-log and this number. Okay. Similarly, for the next reading, 60 minutes. Okay. Concentration is 0.754. So log A0 by A. A0 is always the same value, 0.85. This one. Okay. So log 0.85 minus log 0.754. Log 0.85, this value only. As it is, we can write. Then 0.754. Here characteristic is bar 1 or -1. Here minus is there, so it becomes a plus. The logarithm for this one, Mandisa part we can find out and write here. Mandisa is positive, but since here minus, we'll get negative. Okay. Then simplify. This +1 -1 cancel. These to simplify, we'll get this value. Then find out K. 2.303 by T. T is 60 into log A0 by A. This value. Okay. Then by taking logarithm, simplify. Here logarithms are here. Simplified this value we will get. Similarly, the next value also we can find out. Then see the answer, whether all values are equal, identical. No, not identical, is right. But almost identical. Slight, small changes are there. Small changes are there. Nearly same the values. Okay, in the question, if they ask to find out the rate constant, then we have to write the average value and write the answer. Okay, this is the average value. In this question, they didn't ask the rate constant. Okay, so no need to write actually. Okay, simply we return that much only. Then you see here, question is show that the reaction follows first order kinetics. For that, how to answer? You see, the rate constant values obtained for the three readings. You see, rate constant values here 2.0019 in 10 to the power minus 3, 1.995. It is very close to this value. You see these two values very close. Okay, so since the values are very close to each other, we can say rate constant is same, identical. So it follows first order kinetics. The rate constant at a different time intervals are constant, and hence hydrolysis of an ester follows first order kinetics. Okay. அன்பார்ந்த மாணவர்களே, இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடித்திருந்தால் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செய்யுங்கள், லைக் செய்யுங்கள், ஷேர் செய்யுங்கள். திரையில் தோன்றும் லிங்கை பயன்படுத்தி +2 கெமிஸ்ட்ரியில் உள்ள வீடியோக்கள் அனைத்தையும் பார்வையிடலாம். நன்றி.